But on the subject of the women's title matches, I mentioned this one a moment ago. Another official match for WrestleMania. Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton. All right. Official for Mania. It has been since like Royal Rumble when Charlotte made her choice shortly thereafter. I will give WWE credit. They tried to heat up the feud with what they did on SmackDown last week with that brawl that they did. I thought it was well done. It was like Botchamania. Charlotte or Tiffany did a dive or whatever, and she completely fucking missed Charlotte. That was funny. Didn't matter though, because the crowd ate that shit up. They didn't give a fuck. Where are you in terms of investment and excitement level from like 1 to 10 for Charlotte Tiffany? And what do you think they can do to make this match more appealing come WrestleMania, aside from the match itself being good?
Yeah, I mean, I think what they did on Friday, I mean, like I said, the Barcelona crowd like laughed that shit up. I mean, they could have just had a golf tournament and people would have went nuts. So, I mean, I think that obviously helped heat it up. I think the problem is I have a hard time investing because I know Charlotte's going to win at the end, and it's just getting me mad just thinking about it.
Yeah.
I just don't really know what else you could do to really heat it up to like. I mean, they really haven't had like a back and forth promo segment, but like, I don't know. I feel like if like Charlotte like trashed Tiffany, was basically like you're like a fucking Temu version of me, or like you're a low rent version of me, or you're trying to be like. I feel like that could probably heat it up a little bit, but besides that, like I said, I'm so afraid of Charlotte winning because I don't want her to, but it's definitely happening. No, I just don't. I'm not invested really.
Well, I mean, at the same time, I think going off of what you just mentioned there a moment ago, I think they can make it more real because I don't know if you saw, but these two were going at it on Twitter last week. Like, I think Charlotte said you look like a mini me, and then Tiffany was like, "Oh, you want to talk about looks?" Like question mark, which was fucking funny. And they were just going back and forth. Like, give me that shit, like the catty back and forth shit talk on TV. None of this like Charlotte's promos on TV. She has been here for a decade, dude. Her promos are fucking awful, but I think you can make them better, and her delivery isn't much better. And she has moments where they can be good, but I feel like if you can incorporate some realism, because everything she says just sounds phony and scripted. Charlotte's or Tiffany's promos are better, but she's still trying to kind of find her footing as a face. I feel like you can make this feud more interesting by kind of leaning in more into the realism. I know you're looking forward to Jey Uso and Gunther, but I feel like this is another feud that they could attempt to heat up. I feel like what they've done has been fine. To your point last week, what more can you ask for? I agree with that. But what we've seen so far has been very basic. You attack me, I attack you. I like the whole doubting thing. That doesn't bother me. People are really annoyed by that. That is the story. So that's the story you fucking tell. But like Jey Uso going back and forth, I'm sorry, with 8 Down Under, who cares? Gunther going back and forth with Alpha Academy, who gives a shit? Austin Theory lost in fucking 30 seconds on Monday, which honestly, thank you for saving me the time. But like, they got to do something about this feud too. Give me more like promos, like the matches, like Jey Uso's teaming with a mystery partner against these two next week. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Aside from Mr. Marceau raising his hand, I need your 2 cents on this.
Yeah, I mean, I think they need to do something more. Like I said, not that scary. It's just they need like you're facing job teams, so how can you really get too invested? I mean, not like neither guy's like great on the mic realistically, so it's not like you're gonna get back and forth like one-liners. But like you said, I feel like Gunther kind of like he alluded to something about Jimmy before he went out and faced Theory. Like I wish like he kind of like maybe next week we'll get like I said, we need more serious Jay. Like he just keeps saying like people are doubting me, which I get that's the story, but like you need to give us like give me something. Give me a little bit more to like sink my teeth into besides Yeet and people are doubting me. But yeah, I came out here quickly. I mean, this was like were they running out of time? He ran to the ring, and Theory was in the ring after commercial, 30 seconds done. I mean, realistically, besides Cena and Orton at Backlash, just do Cena versus Theory and see if you can beat him quicker than Jay beat him. I mean, at this point, might as well just go the full burial mode. Tell him that he's a piece of shit again and just beat him like he did at WrestleMania. So they do need to heat it up. I just feel like both guys aren't great on the mic. So like I said, I need more serious Jay. I know he is serious, but like give me more interpersonal.
I agree. Theory's cooked, bro. Theory is cooked. They gotta, I don't know. I'm not saying let him go, but they gotta do something. It was bad. I laughed. I'm like, what the fuck? That is just almost, you can't come back.
It hurt my heart, but it's Jay, so it didn't really kill me too bad. What they're doing to Theory is just criminal.
What they have done and continue to do is just criminal. I agree.